And the conversations you have, maybe they find me, I'm not sure, but the conversations that we have in happy hours or in business meetings seem to be the same, and it's about this content growth that in the security world, and I know you joke about Big Brother, and we address that in radio interviews, TV interviews, from a standpoint of security. We're security play in one sense, in that the question I would ask for everyone in the audience is, please raise your hand if you're a parent or a guardian. Okay, so I don't know, maybe that's 90% that are here, and we want to protect our kids. And so it's depend on what part of the world we're working, but here in North America we're an opt-in service, and the services that we provide in the area of content security. How many of us that raise our hands that are parents want our child receiving objectionable imagery across their cell phone? Or for that matter, Facebook. Facebook serves up nudity, not that they want to, but as well as other social media networks. So from a standpoint of Big Brother, yes, I want to protect my 3 children from this content that's being proliferated out there by certain industries that want our next generation to be exposed to content and therefore take maybe a path that they normally wouldn't take.
So the demand for the market is it, and clearly I can see why I would want to use the product. I mean, with kids in the house. But are you is that the target, or is it corporation?
Your technology is monitoring and managing and sort of analyzing what's being traversed over the network, and is it more like a policy platform or?
It's a policy platform in that we enable businesses to enhance their policies, their security policies.
So it is business.
Business to business today. We actually launched a consumer play a year ago as we continue to develop our technology called iGuardian for Facebook. And it was something for us to, a public science project, so to speak. We tested our algorithms on scale with the amount of volume that we were pulling from Facebook, from parents who signed up to align their kids' Facebook for monitoring. But you know, in a roundabout way of answering your question about policy and security, it's for me, our company started from a personal parenting experience almost 4 years ago. And one of my daughters received an illicit image and text on her cell phone. You know, she didn't see it, thankfully. It was plugged in, you know, she was getting ready for bed, but Dad walked through the kitchen, sees, yeah, and it's, okay, what does McAfee, Norton do for this? Nothing, because their technology is static. What does the second generation of security companies like RuleSpace and Optinet, what do? Database management, static. So we are now in a dynamic content growing world to where each of you create content. And where is that policed, so to speak? Where is it managed?
I don't know. I mean, you know, my stupid corporate website won't let me go to Hotel Zaza because it sucks.
Well, you should do it.
Because they have cocktail
Their
parties.
website. No, because it just sounds dirty. I can't. How do you know? How do you know that?
So advancing image analysis technology, and that's really the macro umbrella of what we're under, is image analysis. So
Do you move that quickly?
yes, and again, the reason for speed is my co-founder Steve, which he sends well wishes. He's handling a family matter today, and so I'm hopefully in the apt to fill in here. But we've had 2 other startup experiences as field guys, and this is our first as founders. Yet we were in the wireless security space, and as this event happened to me with my daughter, it was always going to go back to AT&T and selling an anti-sexting solution. That's what the goal was. And again, fall of 2008, atmospheric of the world economy, carriers weren't hiring, they were firing, no new projects, so we pivoted and we started working with social media companies. And so the Apples, the Yahoos, Facebooks of the world, because they have so much content that needs to be, and today they use human moderation, which if you don't know what that terminology really means, it's eyeballs in India or the Philippines that sit and look at your post before they get uploaded to the site. Now, there's different workflows that not all content goes through that. And so these companies, because video and the Cisco index predicts that everything you and I do consumer-based in the 2014 will be video-based. How do humans watch 50 minutes of video an hour, because of course the break they get, yet in an hour we can actually look at 50,000 minutes of video.
So does anybody else do this? Is this
It's-
a crowded space?
No, it's not crowded at all. And you know, not to, you want to maintain a level of humbleness, but when in our bake-offs with, as an example, Yahoo, they found 2 other companies in the world that was also analyzed. They compared it to their internal tools and to human moderation, and they chose us.
That's pretty smart.
So
Very smart.
there's others doing it in different ways, but we do actually feature extraction of an image or video. So we have different algorithms that look at body parts, limbs, torsos, curvature analysis. And all of this is done in less than 100 milliseconds.
Your daughter may age, but I like you a lot.